Good morning. Namaste, everybody. Namaste, fall cleansers. Welcome. I wanted to take a little bit of time this morning to talk about what optimal nutrition really means. From a Western perspective, we look at nutrition as a very cut and dry mathematical formula: calories in, calories out, amount of grams per protein, carbs, fats, so on and so forth. Whereas from an Ayurvedic perspective, we look at it much more holistically. And I mean that not just in the traditional sense of the foods that you eat, but why we need the foods that we consume. Now, you all know your prakriti, right? Your body constitution. However, if you look at your diet sheets, the one that I have given you personalized, you will see that the diet that you're supposed to be on is actually different from your innate body constitution or that prakriti. Every diet, so to speak, that I have put you on is to correct some sort of an imbalance. And the majority of people, especially right now during this transition period, have a vata imbalance. And so you would have seen me write a light vata diet. And all that means is favoring foods that are warm, cooked, soft, very easy to digest. And it's this concept of easy to digest that is crucial, especially during cleansing. What kinds of foods do we crave when we're sick? Usually warm foods, right? Soups, stews, teas, things like that. Why do you think that is? It's our body's way of saying, hey, look, give me something that's easy to digest so I can spend more energy on your immune system and getting you better and less energy on the physical breakdown of food. The first thing that your body has to do when you eat or drink anything is heat it up to that core 97, 98 degrees. Now let's say I was very naughty and I went to a birthday party and I had an entire tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream all to myself. Right? The amount of physical energy, kilocalories, my body would need to, one, heat this ice cream up to 97, 98 degrees, the amount of energy it would take for my body to break it down, assimilate any nutrients from it, and eliminate it is a lot higher than something like soup, where one part of that digestion process has been done outside of the body, right, by cooking it, but two, it's closer to that core body temperature, and so it's much easier for my body to digest. Now, the whole goal of nutrition, especially during cleansing, is to allow the body to become more efficient. And the easiest way to do that is to reduce the amount of strain on certain metabolic functions, such as eating, such as elimination, such as sweating. And so when we do these things every single day, it gives rise to a digestion that's much healthier and much happier. Now, going back to nutrition, you'll notice that a lot of the foods on there are very diverse, right? Maybe foods that you're not comfortable with or even familiar with, foods like khichdi or these superfoods, so to speak. According to Ayurveda, a completely balanced meal is actually based on the tastes. And it's the 6 tastes that should be found in every meal, every single day, that help you remain satiated as well as create balance within the physiology. Now, the 3 most popular ones are sweet, sour, and salty. Right? Everybody knows those 3. The other 3 are usually what people lack, and that is bitter, pungent, spicy, and astringent. Astringent are your dark green leafy vegetables, or your beans, lentils, legumes, the skin off of fruits. Pungent is more of your spices, cinnamon, cardamom, cayenne, black pepper, ginger, turmeric. And bitter foods are usually foods that have a very earthy taste to them. Things like gourd, things like pumpkin, anything that has a very bitter taste to it. And the reason it's important, we actually have a 6-taste spice mix that you can purchase here at the spa that has all 6 of these tastes. But the reason that's important is because it helps to balance the entire mind and gut connection. And we'll take a little bit of time in the next video to talk about the enteric nervous system and what that brain-gut connection really means. But it helps you personally understand your connection to your food. And when you're eating according to your dosha and your prakriti, ideal nutrition is different for everybody, right? But the reason you should eat according to your dosha is because it will help you become the healthiest version of what your digestion can be. In Ayurveda, we say you are not what you eat, but rather you are what you digest. So, thank you again, everybody, and best of luck.